Thanks for logging on, guys. This is what, week 2. Today's Wednesday, just in case you guys didn't know what day today is. If your parents are kind of like mixing up all the days, let them know it's Wednesday. Okay? It's April 1st, April Fool's Day. Okay? So, now, who has their nunchucks already made and ready to go? Raise your hand. If you don't, it's okay. We'll take a little time to get those done. Okay, raise your hand. Now, don't forget, Ma'am Nicole's on the laptop. She's live with you guys. So if you guys want to live chat with her, say, hey, I wasn't here last week. What are you guys talking about? Okay, so who's ready for their nunchucks? Who's got them? Sir, do you want to grab ours? Or I'll grab mine. There we go. Okay, so these are them. So if you guys remember, if you guys were here last week with us, this is what we used. It's just a towel, we use like cleaning towels that we have at Shin's with just a little bit of the blue, like painter's tape, right? So a lot of you guys have this. You guys should have some of this at home, okay? Ask mom and dad, okay? And Ma'am Nicole, it looks like they're ready or no?
Yeah, we got towels.
Yeah, everyone has towels? Yeah? Can we get a laptop? So can I get a monitor over here, you think?
Sure.
Maybe?
Movie magic.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I can see you guys. There we go. That way I can make sure you guys are following along and doing it right. Okay, so we gotta bow in. So ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's bow in, guys. Here we go. Ready? And feet to your hands up and try it. And can you bow? Okay, so now if you guys were here last week, this is gonna be like a little bit of a review for you. So if this is the first time you guys are using our homemade nunchucks, okay, they're Towelchucks, nunchucks. Okay. I want you guys to hold them down. So the tips should be pointed down. Do you see what I'm doing here? Okay, they're pointing straight down. I'm going to open my fingers so that you guys can see how I'm gripping them. So if my 4 fingers are here, I'm really just using my thumb. I'm using these 2 fingers like chopsticks. I'm using these 2 fingers to control the chucks. These 3 fingers aren't really going to do that much. So even when you guys start to trick with these are the 2 fingers that are really going to do the most work, okay? So don't forget that. For right now, watch. I just want you guys to start with your towels down, okay? So now all I want you guys to do is pretend you're jumping rope. So you're going to jump up and down. So Sarah's going to do it with you. You're just going to jump up and down. What we're doing right now, so while you guys are doing this at home, okay, so this is what your towel should look like, your double nunchucks. Okay, all I want you guys to do is just pretend you're jumping rope. So like 1 hop per circle, I guess you would say. Okay, so 1 hop per circle. Now, keep going, keep going. So if you can tell, like Sir, looks like he's using a jump rope. Okay, I look like I'm using a jump rope. So now every time, if you keep going while you guys are at home, just listen to my voice, keep going with the double nunchucks. I want you guys to learn how to do a double swing through. So every time Sir Eddie jumps 1 time, he's going to try to jump and make 2 circles. Did you guys see what he just did? So now face this way, sir. So watch what he's going to do. He's going to do regular, then he's going to try to swing twice. So 1, 2 for every 1 jump. So when you guys do this with a jump rope, this is going to help your technique. Okay? So watch what he's going to do again. He's going to jump twice. Okay, sorry, he's going to jump 1 time but swing through twice. Okay, it's a double swing through. Okay? Try it at home with him. Try it at home, guys. Try it at home. So for every 1 jump, you're going to try to get 2 swing throughs. So once you guys are here back at Shin's and you're using a regular jump rope, it'll be a lot easier to apply that technique on the real jump rope. Okay? Go ahead and try that again. Try that again. Now face the camera and do that, sir. So now he's going to face you guys because he's doing it with you guys at home. He's going to jump and then do a double swing through. So it's 1, 2 for every 1 jump. Okay, keep going. A few more seconds, okay? A few more seconds. Remember to breathe, okay? Keep your body in a rhythm. This is why the jumping up and down is so good for you. Good. A few more seconds, guys. Yeah, a few more seconds. And time. Good. Catch your breath. Everyone breathe. Now, some of you guys and some of you girls, probably most of the girls, are saying, hey, I can do way harder tricks with my jump rope. Like raise your hand if you guys can do a crisscross. Do you guys know what a crisscross is? Right? That's when you guys do this, right? You crisscross. Okay, so it's like making an X with your arm, right? So when you guys do a crisscross with a jump rope, you start by doing a couple of regular jumps, and then when the jump rope is behind you and about to come forward, Okay, so you have to make sure that you guys do your crisscross at the right time, or else it'll catch on your toes. If you had a real jump rope, it would most likely catch on your feet. Okay, so when your jump rope is in the back position, or in this case, your double Towelchucks, once your double Towelchucks are in the back position, so this would be a forward position, once your Towelchucks are in the back position and they're about to swing forward, that's when you cross your arms. Okay, so I'm going to try to do as slow as I can because, these Towelchucks are kind of flimsy, right? They're flexible. Okay, so once I decide to push my towels up and forward, I'm going to cross my arm in an X position. And then once they're down here, I finish that rotation. Okay, so some of you guys at home looking good. Oh, you look, almost everybody has it now. Now, here's the hardest part. I want you guys to do it as if you're doing it in a jump roping style. So Sir Eddie's going to do this. So you guys see what he's doing? He's keeping his feet moving at the same time as the double Towelchucks. At the same time as your nunchucks, he's moving his feet. I'm going to tell you why you guys are going to do that, why you guys are doing that while he's doing it with you at home. We're going to be adding some kicks today. We're going to be adding some blocks. I'm going to teach you guys how to block with the nunchuck, okay, and then strike, and then add a kick. But the thing is, you have to learn how to move your body while the nunchucks are in motion. Okay, so you don't want to stand still, right? So if you see Ninja Turtles or something using their chucks, they're not standing still. They'd be like me doing this, right? That's just not what that's not correct. Okay, so keep going. A few more seconds. Keep going, and then time. Okay, so now this is what I want you guys to do while you're catching your breath. So now, because we're still kind of warming up and getting your body nice and hot, I want you guys to do a combination of the regular jumps, so regular jumps with a double swing through, with a crisscross. Now that you guys know crisscross, right, you guys can do both now. You guys can do regular, double, right? You can also add your crisscross. I want you guys to practice a combination of those three. Okay, let's go 30 seconds. Okay, ready, go. So mix it up. I'm gonna watch Sir Eddie go. Okay, he's going singles, he's going double, he's going crisscross. Okay, and when you guys crisscross, don't forget, all you're trying to do is make an X with your arm. Okay, all you're trying to do is make an X, and you guys all know your alphabets. The letter X looks like this, right? Looks like that, okay? So when you guys are doing this, that's how you crisscross, is that you're gonna make an X with your arms. Okay, so I know the regular swing through, the single and the double, that's pretty simple for most of you. The crisscross might be a little bit harder for you guys, because also when we start learning our tricks today with our nunchucks, you guys are going to have to know how to do this anyway. So we're trying to teach you this in the quickest way possible, okay? Because these are pretty fun. So we're going to do some cool stuff with this today, okay? So keep going. I know that's the longest 30 seconds ever. Okay, time. Good. Catch your breath. Time. Good. Go ahead and get a sip of water, guys. Go. Girls, go ahead and get some water. Everyone get some water. I just saw some people grab some water. Go ahead. We got to stay hydrated, right? So I'm going to put my Towelchucks here. Oh, boy. Oh, and it landed back on its feet.
Bottle flip.
There we go. That's a bottle flip.
The Olsen Ninjas, they want to know where Toby is.
The Olsen Ninjas. Okay, now. Hold on, let's do this together, okay? Hold on. Maybe Toby was taking a nap. Let's see if we can wake Toby up. Toby ate a lot today, so let's see if he's not grumpy today, okay? Ready? Toby, come on. Toby. Ah! He heard you guys. He heard you. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. So watch. I'm gonna walk off camera here. Good. Toby, you're gonna do this for a while, okay? Whoopsie. Hold on. There we go, Toby. Now, don't forget, Toby earned his first stripe last week. Raise your hand if you guys were here when you guys saw Toby get his first stripe. Raise your hand. The whole bunch of you, right? You go, yeah? Okay, so if Toby can do if he gives a good effort, I want you guys to really pay attention to Toby today because I think he might be able to earn his second stripe today. Okay, so we're going to see if he can follow the workout with being a good listener, right? He's got to stay positive. He's got to try his best, okay, and be respectful. So if he can do all this, like everything that we're going to do together at home, I think we're going to give him a second stripe, okay? But you guys are going to judge, though. You guys are the judges. So after the end of this class, I'm going to ask you guys, hey, is Toby ready for his next stripe or not? And then you can type in your computer, hey, no, he's maybe like a little bit longer, or he needs to try a little harder, or like maybe he needs to fix his technique, or you're going to say, oh, he's definitely ready, okay? So now, here we go. Watch what I want you guys to do, okay? I want you guys to learn how to do this. You're going to do a double swing back, like 1, 2, and then rest it on the back of your shoulder. Go ahead and do that. And then you go back down. Okay, so this is going to be starting position for right now. 1, 2, and let it hang over your shoulder. And then I just start again. 1, 2, and then I start back again. Good. And then faster, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, and then back down. 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 Good. 1, 2, and then back down. 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 Okay, keep going, keep going. So keep going while I do this. You're going to do a double swing back. So it's here. 1, 2, rest it on your shoulder. Okay? 1, 2, rest on your shoulder. Some of you guys, if you guys are ready for it, go fast. Yeah, I see some of you on the computer monitor. Okay, go faster. Yeah, there we go. Oh, very nice. And don't forget, make sure you try and do your best not to hit yourself in the face. Okay, keep going. Double back. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Okay, now time. Now watch. All I want you guys to do is this. Once you're done with the double swing back, so it's 1, 2, right? I want you guys to go hip, hip, up. Did you guys catch that? Were you paying attention? So one more time. Watch, watch, watch. Here we go. I'm going to start position here. I'm going to go 1, 2. Watch my hands, okay? It's going to be really, really important what my hands do. I'm going to touch my hip like an X. I'm going to cross my arms and touch my hips. I'm going to touch my other hip with this. There we go. You guys saw what I did, right? So I went from this position to this position. Remember, this is like gunsling position, right? We talked about that last week because that's going to be part of our tricks later. Okay, because now you're a gunslinger, right? The Cowboys and Indian days. Here we go. From here, just swing back up. Okay? Yeah, there we go. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start here. I want you to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then I start again. Okay? So watch. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then I go down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Good. And again. Nice job, guys. Girls, way to go. Girl power. Here we go. Ready and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I'm going to check you guys out. Oh, you guys are on fire right now. Keep going. Yay! You guys are getting it. So as soon as I see the monitor and see how many of you guys are, oh, it looks like almost everyone has it now. So every time we learn a new like a move, we're going to keep on adding on, or I'll show you like a different move. And then looks like you guys are almost all ready. Keep going. Keep going. Let's do a couple more times, everybody. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, now time out. So now let's add some more stuff. Okay, so all I'm doing is giving you guys more stuff so that once you guys, like, we're going to do like a creativity portion, like where you guys get to show me your like best moves. Okay, like Sir Eddie's going to bust out his best moves. Toby will bust out his moves, even though he just started, right? This is only his second week of classes, so I think that's pretty cool that Toby's learning really quick. Okay, so now from here, okay, all I want you guys to do is this. Once you guys are here, okay, I want you guys to start with your chucks here. Start with your double chucks here. I want you to go one hand only. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to use one hand at a time. I'm going to go hip, hip, back. And then this hand's going to go hip, hip, back. Then this hand's going to go hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back. You see what I'm doing? So I'm only allowed to use one arm at a time, but we're going to go hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back, hip, hip, back. Okay? We're going to go for 45 seconds, I want you guys to go on your own, because remember, we do have people that, kids at home that know how to use nunchucks for real. Okay, if they're part of our demo team or performance team, some of them already know how to do this. So if you guys are more advanced and you want to add in some like wrist spins, right? That's called a gunslinger. That's called a slinger move, gunslinger. Okay, go ahead and add those in too. Okay, so remember, you can add tricks anywhere you want in certain kind of combinations. Like the tricks can be added on anytime, but the basic movements will always be the same. Like what I'm talking about, like this is a basic movement, this is a basic movement, this is a basic movement. Those moves will always stay the same, whether you're throwing the nunchuck and then catching it and going into another move. There are certain moves that will be thrown that you're going to use all the time. Okay, so just remember that. And there aren't that many, but once you guys understand what those like basic movements are, there's so much stuff that you guys can do with your towels. Okay, your double towel chucks. Okay, so for right now, 45 seconds, all I want you guys to do is this. One more time. Hip, hip, up. 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 Now, don't forget, it's only the right way if you only use one arm at a time. Don't cheat and use the other arm. What is going to happen is that you're going to get your body out of rhythm. Okay, so like this is rhythm. So watch. So ready, Toby the Tiger, you're going to go down and up with me. So you guys go down. No, like bend down, like squat down, and then stand up. Stand up, and then squat down with me. Ready, go. Opposite of me. There you go. Go. Keep going. Faster, 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 faster. Come on, Toby. There we go. Okay, so we're out of rhythm. Did you guys catch that? We're out of rhythm. Okay, so when you guys do this, the reason I want you guys to only focus on one arm and then switch back and forth, it teaches you how to have rhythm with your nunchucks. Okay, so you guys will understand as you get more advanced with your Towelchucks, you'll totally understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so for right now, here we go. Getting starting position from here. 45 seconds. Ready and go. Hip, hip, up. Hip, hip, up. Hip, hip. I'm going to go like at a medium pace. So I'm not really going slow. I'm not really going fast because I can probably go a little faster, right? So for here, I'm just focused on good technique so that you can follow along at home. Okay, so I'm just going one arm at a time, just like you guys should be doing at home also. Okay, I see Seretti and Toby the Tiger's going too. Nice job. Okay, so take your time, because a lot of the tricks are going to come from this combination. I mean, there's like so many different combos, guys. I mean, there's probably like hundreds, if not thousands of different combinations. This just happens to be one way. Okay, and then as you guys get good with your double Towelchucks, you'll be able to create your own combinations, and that's what I'm really excited about. I want you guys to be able to come back to Shins and like with your towels, and like we'll film it and make you guys like Instagram famous, okay? Because I think by the end of this, by the time the virus goes away and then we're all back together, I'm pretty certain that a lot of you are gonna be double nunchuck pros, okay? Not even like beginners, like pros, okay? So keep going, keep going, keep going. Remember, one arm at a time. There we go, there we go. Awesome, guys, keep going. Yay! Good, and time, okay? Now, one more. I think we'll make two more, okay? So now, this is called a figure eight. Okay, so raise your hand if you know how to do a figure eight. I think a lot of you guys were starting to learn that when we were doing bow staffs, right? So this is considered a figure eight. Okay, so who knows how to do that? If you do, show me on the monitor. Go ahead and, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go, nice. Exactly, all right, here we go, ready? So, go one arm only, figure eight, one arm. There we go. I'm going to go as slow as I can. So there we go. There's a couple of you that looks like, there we go. Good. I'm going to look on the screen. There we go. I'm going to go here. Okay, so when I do this, when I do figure eights, I do this a little bit with my body. So what I do is I do this. I turn like my shoulders a little bit, not a lot. Like I'm not going to overturn, but I'm just going to turn them a little bit because I want to be in the best rhythm possible. Okay, so by moving my shoulders back and forth, it kind of keeps the nunchucks, it helps it keep it in tempo. So like tempo and rhythm are very similar, okay? So lift right here, boom. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you notice, while I'm doing the figure eights, I'm just turning my shoulders just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit, okay? It's going to help me get the nunchuck to the other side. So if I'm swinging my nunchuck All it's going to do is help me. So if you notice, if I'm not using my nunchuck, this is what I'm doing with my shoulders. Okay, if you guys notice, I'm turning them, right? And now with the nunchuck, I'm doing this. Okay, so now here's the hard part. This is the hard part. This is why we have two. It's going to be pretty easy. It's going to be easier to learn how to do figure eights with one. It's much more difficult. So this is like definitely for my advanced students, my black belts, all of our black belt preppers, all of our demo like performance team members. So you guys have to learn how to do a double figure eight, which is with two hands. So that's more advanced. So what happens is that when you guys learn how to do something with one arm, it's easier to teach yourself how to do it on the other. It's going to be a little frustrating in the beginning because you're probably going to either drop the other side or like hit yourself, or it's going to be off rhythm. You're going to have one side that's off rhythm, but that's okay. That's why you guys are here with me. And we're going to be doing these every day, by the way. So make sure that you guys know, and your mom and dad know, that we are going to be using our double nunchucks every day. We're probably just for the warm-up because you can already tell like it's burning your shoulders. So now for double figure eight is here. It was like you guys are doing crisscross with your jump ropes. Huh? I got you guys with that. It's the same exact thing. So Surdy showed them the jump rope version. Do you guys remember when you guys were doing the crisscross with the jump rope? It's the same thing. The move is identical, but when you translate it to like martial arts or like nunchuck technique, it's just called a different name. It's called a double figure eight. Okay? So like, okay, so just so you guys know, that's what you guys are actually doing when you guys do a crisscross with your jump rope. But in martial arts, that movement, it's the same movement. In martial arts, that movement is considered a double figure eight. This would be a single figure eight because I'm only using one single arm, right? Once I incorporate my other side, that's considered a double or two, right? Two double, right? It's the same thing, right? Two double. So both arms going figure eight is considered a double figure eight. Okay? So now, to do a swing, to do a crisscross, it's just a crisscross. That's all it is. Okay, so if you guys can do a crisscross with your jump rope, you should be able to do a double figure eight with your nunchucks. Okay? So now keep going. If you make a mistake, it's totally okay. We all learn at different speeds. Okay, totally different like paces. Okay, sometimes I learn really fast. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it takes me like a long time to learn something. Okay, like when I first learned how to use a computer, oh my goodness, I was so scared. You guys were probably going, oh my gosh, really? Okay, took me a while. It was a brand new technology for people my age. It took me like a month to learn how to email. Right? All right, here you go. Keep going. Keep going. Let's go, Toby. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. There we go. And time. Good. Okay, so now watch this next one. So that was a double figure eight. Okay, so this is called a double figure eight. Okay, so now there's also this move called a double-double. Okay, it's called a double-double, so it's really advanced. Like it's actually like advanced for even someone like me. So it's here, I'm gonna go 1, 2, into 1, 2. Each side is gonna get 2 swings. So I'm gonna go backwards, 1, 2. Actually, that's a backwards. I'm gonna go forward. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So instead of going 1 figure eight, like on the side, you're going to double all the movements before you switch sides. So this is what I mean. So from here, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Then I go to the other side, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to go forward on one side. I'm going 1, 2. Now remember, I'm showing you guys like step by step, but when you guys actually do it at home, there is no, like there's like, I'm letting, watch from here, I'm going 1, 2, I'm stopping so that I can show you guys like the technique of this, and then I'm turning my shoulders and going 1, 2. But when you guys are practicing at home, it's going to look more like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can go 3, you can go 5. Okay, so that's what it should actually look like. Okay, now when you, oh, some of you got it. Not a lot of you. A couple of, whoa, who is that? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Yeah. Who? Oh my goodness, you guys are getting really good.
Awesome.
No way, that's awesome. Yay. So that's called a double-double. Remember that, say it out loud. Double-double. What's it called? That's right, double-double. Okay, so here, just use one arm for right now, because remember, that's how we get good, right? So from here, double-double. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going, so ready? There we go, keep going. I'm just gonna talk and go like at a medium pace. Okay, so you guys can tell, it looks like I'm actually slinging, like wrist rolling, but I'm really not. Okay, because this is the first move you should learn before you guys have to do a wrist roll. Okay, keep going while I show this. So this is like a wrist roll. Okay, and this would be a wrist roll. That's the wrist roll. That's the gunslinger move, right? So we're going to learn this trick in a little bit. Okay, but keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. I was just showing you a move, but keep going. Keep going. Double doubles. Double doubles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and time. Oh my goodness. That burned. That burns. Okay, so go ahead and get a sip of water. Hydrate yourself. Go ahead and put one of your towels away. And when we come back from your water break, we're going to focus on technique with just one chuck. And then we're going to start learning how to do blocks and grabs. Okay, and then also some cool takedowns and some kicks. So go ahead and grab your sip of water. Go, go, go. We'll wait. We'll get some water too because I'm thirsty. Toby, yeah, what? You know Toby? Toby's going to need a nap. Okay, so Toby's going to join us later. Everyone wave bye to Toby. There we go, good. Toby's going to take a little break, Toby. There we go, good. Okay, good. Get your sip of water. Perfect. Okay, now, from here, all I want you guys to do is this. So Sir Eddie's going to follow along because you guys, just so you guys know, this is Sir Eddie's first time learning how to do Towelchuck. He's our wrestler. He's our MMA guy. He's our safeguard, right? So he's having a good time too. So remember, we guys are, you know, we're all in this together. So I want you guys to understand that, like everybody, like, you know, like the loneliness, the anxiety, like, you know, we're a little bit scared, right? So everyone's going through the same thing, but we are stronger together, right? So we're all together right now. It's going to make us all stronger. We're going to help each other get through this, okay? And then when you guys all get back to Shin's one day after this thing goes away, big group hug, okay? So here we go. From here, I want you guys to use one chuck, okay? Now remember, if you guys were following along last week, what we were talking about with the nunchucks, you have to make sure that you really focus on good technique. All the tricking, like all the power slashes and stuff, that's going to come like easy. That's going to be like so easy to learn once you understand the basic techniques of how to use this, okay? So like some of you are going to be at home going, oh my gosh, this is so boring, but the way you get really good is that you get so good, you make it look boring. Like people like, well, you go, oh my God, that looks too easy. Yeah, this is so easy, I'm bored. Okay, but really it's not that easy. It's really hard, okay? So when you guys do this, focus on good technique. Don't make sure that your brothers and sisters are not around you, okay? No furniture, because we're gonna get a little crazy right now. All right, here we go. So palms out, here. So if I'm holding the nunchuck, my hands are gonna look like this, okay? So I'm gonna hold each side like that, okay? Yeah, go ahead and do that. There we go, one more time, go ahead and do that up. There we go, good. So now watch. I'm going to have one foot forward. You guys pick one leg to have in the front, one foot to have in the back. So I'm here. All I'm going to do is this. I'm going to block. I'm going to block. So you're going to block as if someone's doing this. Ready, sir? Ready, face me. Ready, and block. Oh! Oh! Now, that could have been like a pencil, a bottle. Oh, it could have been like a toy, because maybe we're brothers and I want to hit him in the head because I'm a bully brother. So let's say like this is like, I don't know, let's say this is like a book or something, or okay, this is his favorite toy. Ready? I'm gonna smash him, and then wrap the towel. Oh,
Got him.
Oh no, he has me.
Caught a grandmaster.
Okay, so that's how you use it to block and to grab. So you're gonna learn how to block and grab. Okay, so from here, watch. I want you guys to here. So just have your nunchuck ready, and then block. There we go. One more time. Have it down. So you guys really learn how to use your power. Ready and block. Good. One more time. Ready and go block. Good. Now for all my high belts, actually, you guys, I want you to do this too. Change directions every time you block. So I'm going to stay in one direction so that you guys can see me doing the technique. So like when Sir Eddie goes, he's going to change directions every time he goes. So block, there we go, there we go, good. So watch, he's gonna block. So now, after that, we're gonna add a snap kick, a front snap kick, okay? So we're gonna go block, snap kick. Good, now, when you guys are practicing this at home, I want you guys to do the front snap kick with the bottom of your toes, okay? Almost like not like a push kick when you use your heel, but the bottom of your toes. Just stand on the bottom of your toes already. If you guys can see, let's do it this way. Stand up on your tippy toes. Do you guys see how Sarah's up on his tippy toes? So that's the part of your foot I want you guys to use for the front snap kick. Because in self-defense, that's the part of your foot you want to use for a front snap kick. Unless you kick someone right in between the legs. Okay? That's the only time you use the top of the foot.
Sir.
What's that? Do you want me to show you again? So, the only time you use the top of your foot, face me, is when you do this. Oh, he blocked it! I wasn't even ready for that. He blocked my kick.
Ready.
With his nunchuck. I thought he was going to let me kick him there. Okay, so other than that, if you're going to front snap kick someone to the chin or front snap kick them to the tummy, you have to use the bottom of your toe. If you actually use the top of your foot, think about it. It's going to bend back. Your toes are going to bend back. Okay? So now you guys are learning like body mechanics, like how things are supposed to work. Okay? So now, one more time, when you guys do your front snap kicks, the bottom of your toes. Okay? The top of your foot is more like for tricking and also just for kicking someone in between the legs. That's it. Other than that, it's the bottom of your toes. Not your heel, the bottom of your toes. Show them one more time. Okay, so I want you guys to block. So show them, sir. High block, snap kick, change direction. High block, kick, change direction. Block, kick. You guys see what he's doing, right? He's blocking first, and then he's kicking. And if you notice, he's keeping his nunchuck up. He's not keeping it down when he kicks. His nunchuck is here. Okay, because later we're going to strike that way. Okay, so we're going to be adding moves. So make sure you guys know where to hold these when you guys are doing punches, kicks, blocks. You have to know where these go at all times, because that's where the self-control comes in. So for 45 seconds, you guys are going to practice along with Ready? Okay, ready, go. All right, so now while Ready's joining you guys at home practicing these moves, I want you guys to make sure you exhale. Breathe out when you kick. You can breathe out when you block also, okay? Because that's going to keep your body in rhythm. Good, good, good. Keep going. You guys are doing great out there. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Awesome, awesome. Keep it up, keep it up. I can see you. Let's go. Keep working, keep working. Block and then snap kick. Block and then snap kick. Keep going. Block and then snap kick. Block and then snap kick. Keep going. Block and then snap kick. Awesome. Keep going, keep going. Okay, now time. So now let's add another move. Okay, we're going to add a move with the nunchuck, guys, so watch. Okay, so you're going to do this. You're going to block first. So that's the first thing you're going to do. Block. And now watch what I do with this. I'm going to strike. Okay, so watch what I did again. So I'm going to block. I let go with one side. Okay, one more time. I let go with one side. But when I let go, I'm also bringing the other hand across. So as soon as I let go with this hand, my other hand is coming across. Okay, so as soon as I let go with this hand here, I bring this hand across. And then I'm going to go hip up. That's not what I did. I'm going to go block, strike, hip, up. Now, you guys saw what I did? I grabbed it with my opposite hand. Do you see that? Do you see that? Okay, so watch one more time. Block, strike, hip. This is a catch. Okay, remember that word. I'm going to say that a lot now that you guys know the basics. It's called a catch. When you guys catch, this is what your hand should look like. It's not out here. It's not facing this way. Which part of my hand is grabbing my body? If your palm is grabbing your body, that's wrong. Okay, so you're not going to be able to catch anything. You're just giving yourself a hug. This is a hug. This is a catch. Catch. I'm catching. I'm going to catch. I'm going to catch. I'm gonna catch. Okay, so once you guys go from the hip, so once you guys, after the block, you go from the block to the strike to the hip. After it gets to that hip, as you bring that nunchuck up, you're gonna catch. Because this is how you're gonna let go and practice another move. Okay, so watch what I did one more time. I'm gonna block, strike, hip, catch. Let's do that again together, okay? So block, strike, hip, catch. Block, strike, hip, catch. Block, strike, hip, catch. Block, strike, hip, catch. Oh, I missed. Again, ready? And block, strike, hip, catch. Yeah, ready? And block, strike, hip, catch. Good, and ready? And block. Yeah, ready? Strike, hip, catch. Good, okay, now watch. Now we're gonna add that snap kick in. Okay, now we're gonna add that snap kick. You're gonna add that snap kick right after the block. Right after you're done your snap kick, that's when I want you to strike, hip, catch. Okay, so ready, I want you to demonstrate. So remember, this is his first, remember you guys, he's learning too. He's never learned how to do nunchucks, ever. Okay, so he's learning with you guys. Okay, so watch, show him again, so ready? Block, snap kick, strike, hip, catch. Yeah, go see Eddie, he loves the Towelchucks. He's a ninja. You guys are, okay, so, okay, little secret, I'm like a, okay, so if I teach you my ninja skills, make sure you guys only use them for good. Okay, so we're all learning like crazy ninja skills right now. Okay, so if you guys like watch American Ninja Warriors, like they're all trained to be ninjas. That's what we do at Shin's. We're all here trained to be ninjas. Okay, all right, so but we're only good ninjas. There's some like bad ninjas out there. Okay, but we're always trained to be good ninjas. Okay, we're gonna be good warrior ninjas. All right, here we go. So I want you guys to do this for a minute. For a minute. Okay, so not 45 seconds, but a minute. And Sturdy's gonna do it with you. Okay. So I want you guys to go from a block to that kick to the strike, hip, catch. This is called the catch. Don't forget, this is called the catch. Okay, ready and go. Let's see those nunchucks move. Let's go. Let's see those nunchucks move. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Work those nunchucks. Work those nunchucks. Come on. Oh, you guys are getting so good. I can see you guys on my monitor. You guys are on fuego. You guys are on fire at home. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, everybody. Yeah. Now, while you guys are practicing that combination, okay, don't forget while we're here every day, we're trying to stay fit. It's being at home for this long and not having any human connection, like not being able to hug people, give each other high fives, like seeing all your friends at school, okay, right? It's really hard on your mind. It's hard on your body. So when your mind gets weak, it also weakens your body. And when that happens, that's when you get physically sick, right? You run a temperature, and right now is not the time to get sick, okay? Because we got to keep all those doctors and nurses and our first responders, they have to be available to help all the people that might catch this virus. So we're trying to stay fit, we're trying to stay positive, we're trying to stay healthy, and by working out and training at home every day with us here at Shin's, you guys are going to keep your bodies nice and strong. When your body is strong, it keeps your mind strong. When that all works together, right, you become a very healthy person. When you connect your body and your mind, it makes you a very strong, healthy person. So that's why I want you guys to work out hard right now. Get sweaty. Okay, you guys can shower right after. Don't be afraid to get sweaty. I know you guys get sweaty here. Don't be afraid to get sweaty at home. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You guys are looking awesome. And now time, catch. Okay, now, raise your nunchuck if that was easy. Go ahead, raise your nunchuck. I can see you. So go ahead and raise your nunchuck. If you have your nunchuck down, that means I know that it was hard. Raise your nunchuck if it was too easy. Yeah, okay, so almost everybody. Okay, so cool. Okay, so let's do this now. Now let's add a trick. Okay, who's ready to learn a trick? Yeah, all of you? Yeah, you guys are all ready to learn a trick? Okay, so this is called like a wrist roll. There's a couple of different names. Okay, so like when I first learned the move, like my dad said gunslinger. It's called, okay, so a lot of people like calling trickers, like to call it gunslinger. So from here, okay, so watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to push that nunchuck out. I'm going to start with one side on one hip. And then when I swing the other arm around, I don't let go of this side until this side touches my hand. So it's in real life, it's going to look like this. Okay, I know it's kind of fast though, so let me try that again if you guys can pick that up. Okay, so all I'm doing is making this motion with my hand. Okay, so if my nunchuck was in my hand, go ahead and practice along, sir, ready? So while he's practicing with you guys at home, because we have a whole bunch of people that can do it already. I see like 3 or 4 or 5 kids. So okay, so everyone else that's learning, bear with me here. Okay, so the nunchuck the towel in my hand is going to just do this. I'm just going to make a circle. So that's all this hand is doing. The only part is that the towel is in my hand. So I'm going to make a circle, and then I grab the other side. That's why I had you guys tape both ends so that you know what I was talking about. You start with one end, it wraps around, you let go, and then you have now the other side. So that's what it looks like broken down to step by step. So I'm here, I go on my hip, and I go to the other side. Now I'm on this hip, and then I gunsling back or wrist roll back. This is the same thing, okay? Same name for the same move. 2 different names for the same move. So I can wrist roll this way, I can wrist roll back, I can gunsling this way, I can gunsling back, I can wrist roll this way, I can wrist roll up, I can wrist roll back down here, okay? So I can go, whoa, and then I can do it that way too. Did you catch that? That was a little more advanced. Okay, so you guys aren't ready for that. So all I want you guys to do is for right now, practice your wrist rolls. I'm going to try to go as slow as I can. Now, if you drop your towel, it's totally okay. When I first learned how to do this, I must have dropped my towel like 1,000,000 times. And I couldn't even count that high. Okay, so if you are dropping your towel, it's totally okay. Okay, so keep going. Some of you guys will get it. Remember, when you guys practice something, no matter what it is, in life, I'm talking about in life, if you let's say you try like 2 times, okay, I quit. That's not really you're not going to get anything out of life. In life, you have to try your best, even if you fail 1,000 times. Because after that 1,000th time, you're gonna succeed. But you can't get to success without failing. You can't be good at everything. It's impossible. Trust me, it's impossible. Okay? But all you can do is give it your best effort. And that's all I want you guys to do right now is just focus on your effort. I see a bunch of people dropping it, and it's totally okay. Okay? In order to be successful, you just got to not quit. You keep going. Okay? And like I said before, I dropped this like 1,000,000 times before I learned how to do it. So don't feel bad about yourself if you can't do it perfectly right now. Because that doesn't mean you can't do it perfectly tomorrow or next week or next month. Okay? Give me your best effort. That's all adults care about. All the grown-ups, when you guys are like young right now and being a child, being like a student at school, the only thing that adults care about is that you give us your best effort. Okay? Even if you don't get the best grades, as long as you're trying your best, that's what matters. Okay? So keep going. Keep going. And now, if you guys want to practice all that together, so if you want to practice the wrist roll, if you guys aren't ready for the wrist roll, it's totally okay. So now watch. So I'm going to have Sir Eddie demonstrate. He's going to go high block. He's going to go snap kick. Then he's going to go the strike to the wrist roll and to the catch. And then wrist roll up. There he goes. Oh, we got to cover that. One more move. So he's so excited because he's learning all this stuff too with you guys. So if you guys are able to wrist roll to the side, you have to learn how to wrist roll up because the combination is going to be here while you wrist roll and then you catch. So those 2 moves are going to replace your strike, hip, catch. Do you guys remember that out of the combination? Strike, hip, catch, strike, hip, catch. The wrist roll is going to replace the hip and it's going to replace the catch. Okay, so this is what I mean. You're going to block, right? You snap kick, you strike. Okay, here's the wrist rolls. Here's where they come. You wrist roll to the side, and then you wrist roll up, and then you catch. So there's different ways to do the same thing, but with like a much more like advanced movement. So that's what you guys are doing. I gave you 2 choices. One's like learner, like beginner, intermediate even, and then the second one, the wrist roll version, is definitely more advanced. So if you guys are saying, oh my gosh, I can't do this, Yeah, because it's advanced. Advanced means it's like years of practice or months of practice, okay? So if you guys are getting it right away, awesome job. That just means you guys are super, super athletic, okay? Keep going. When you guys work your nunchucks while Eddie's working the combination and like changing directions, when you guys work certain objects, like even though this is just a Towelchuck, right? We made our nunchucks out of tape and a towel. What it does when you guys are working with something like this, it's really great for hand-to-eye coordination, right? So like if you play football, boom, the football's here. You play baseball, you gotta know how to catch the ball, okay? If you golf, right, you got hand-eye coordination. So a lot of other things in life involve hand-to-eye coordination. Recognizing something, an object, let's say, right? And knowing the distance between you and that object, knowing like what you can do with that object. Like I know I can't toss like a 200-pound bag like this. There's no way, right? So I know that I can twirl and swing a towel like this. Okay, that I know. Okay, so as you get familiar with different things, you can use different things for hand-to-eye coordination. We just happen to be using a towel that you have at home. Okay, so keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, now time. Okay, so now this is what I want you guys to do. For 1 minute, show me your best moves, because I see a whole bunch of you guys that are like advanced level. You guys are ready, so I wanted to see your best moves. Okay, we're gonna try to videotape this on a cell phone, so you guys might be able to see yourself on Instagram and Facebook later. Okay, so give me your best move. I'm gonna tag your parents on Facebook and Instagram. For 45 seconds, give me your best moves. Ready, set, go. Give me your best moves, go. Whatever that might be, show me your best moves. And the moves can be different. You're going to try to do like all different stuff, okay? You can go swing throughs here. Whoa, there we go, good. Whoa, there we go. I can go behind the back, right? I can go this way. Oh, let me see if I can go around the neck. Oh, I almost got the neck. Oh, I went around the neck. Did you guys get that? That was kind of like more advanced, but I wouldn't try that at home until you understand. I'm going around the neck. Almost like I'm taking a bath. Woo! Okay, here we go. Keep going. Keep going. Around the neck. Oh, I got it. I caught it in my first shot. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Have a good time. Let's go. Keep going. Go, go, go. Show me those nunchucks. Show me those nunchucks. Keep going. Keep going. And time. Awesome job. Yeah. Way to go, friends. Way to go, friends. Okay. Sweet job. Sweet job. Okay, now, remember, don't forget, you're going to be using these every day. I know we didn't get to do a lot of kicks and a lot of blocking today, so I want you guys to get familiar with this because this is going to be the hardest part. Once you guys understand how to use your nunchucks at home, like learning how to add the blocks and like learning how to throw the kicks after is going to be simple because you guys already know all the kicks, right? So all you got to do is show you how there's different ways to block with these. So once you know the different ways to block, and then once we add the kicks, you guys are seriously going to be like ninja status. Okay, and then we're going to have a ninja workout. So once you guys get a little bit better with the technique of this nunchuck, we're going to show you guys how to make a homemade ninja costume from just a t-shirt or long sleeve t-shirt at home. It's pretty cool. Okay, and then we'll do a workout with our double nunchucks, but in our ninja masks. Okay, but you guys aren't ready yet. So once you guys, you're almost there. Once you guys get to ninja level, we're going to do a ninja class. Okay?
Friends think Toby deserves his next stripe.
Oh, who said that Toby deserves his...
Maria Ortega.
Oh, Maria Ortega! You're such a sweetheart. Yay, go Maria! So Maria said that Toby deserves his next stripe. So if you guys think Toby deserves his next stripe, go ahead and type that in. Remember, Man Nicole's live. She's live chatting right now. You guys can shout out to your friends. So as long as your video feed's on, you guys should be able to see each other on the screen. Okay? So let me see where Toby is. Hold on. Toby! 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 Where's Toby? Yay! Okay, Toby, woke up. Okay, so now, sir, do you want to grab the tape and scissors, please? So, who was here last week when Toby got his first stripe? There was a whole bunch of you, right? Right? So if you weren't here last week, this is what we're going to do. So every week, thank you, sir, every week, we're going to give Toby a stripe on his belt. So if you notice, his belt is white, and since he just started, and he's not really able to go on the trampolines yet and like do all the safeguard classes, what we're going to do in the meantime, is we're just going to add up his stripes. So he already has tiger stripes, right, on his body and his face and stuff, but what we're going to do is just add a little stripes on his belt. Okay, so this is like a degree. So whenever you have like, let's say you have a yellow belt with a black stripe in the middle, that's considered like a level of that belt. So there's several different levels. So like for me, I'm on my 7th level of black belt, right? So I have tiger stripes too. I have stripes, right? So the stripes are different. Sometimes the stripes can go the long way. Sometimes the stripes can go the short way. You guys see how my stripes are the short way. So like right now we're working on Toby's belt. Toby's over here. April Fools. Toby's over here, and he's going to learn how to get stripes the same way as me. And then we're going to fill up his entire belt with tiger stripes, okay? So, all right, Toby. There we go. Toby's very excited. Go, Toby. He's raised the roof. Nice job, Toby. Yay! 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 Clap your hands for Toby! Yay! Okay, great job, Toby. He did awesome, right, sir? He did awesome, too. Now, don't forget, you guys are joining us every day. And don't forget, every time you guys log in, Nanico's writing down your name, and that's how you guys are going to earn credit for your next belt test. We're going to be belt testing on all this stuff that you guys are learning. You literally are going to show me your nunchuck technique. So, okay, so when you guys get back, after we're all back together at Shin's, we're going to have a belt test for all the people that logged in, and you guys have to actually show me how to use your Towelchucks. We're going to practice all these different blocks, and Toby's probably going to be there too. So Toby might actually test for his first yellow belt with you guys, so that should be pretty interesting. Okay, so I want you guys to log in tomorrow, same time at 4 p.m. We have an advanced class, like we have our like leadership black belt class at 5 o'clock. Okay, so if you guys want to log in again, go for it. Why not learn more advanced technique? And they're also going to learn how to do nunchucks today, but probably like more advanced. So if you guys love the nunchuck portion, log back in at 5 o'clock. Okay, and then we're going to do some other things. If the other things are too hard, that's okay. We'll modify for you guys, but we'll see you guys back here tomorrow, and we miss you. Okay, here we go. Ready? And feet together, hands up. And check it. Bow. Here we go. Claws in the middle, Toby. Claws in the middle, Toby. Toby's got his claws in. There we go. Ready? Claws in the middle. Here we go. Ready? Black belt on 3. 1, 2, 3. Black belt. See you guys tomorrow, guys. Awesome.